up, crazy people? Welcome back. My name is Javier, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Black & Decker, or should I say Black Plus Decker, 20 volt max drill driver with Autosense technology. So what exactly is Autosense? Well, it's an electronic feature for when driving screws, and it shuts off the motor when the screw head is flush with the material. It's sort of what mechanical clutches do on regular drill drivers, but now as a fully electronic clutch. So why does this matter to you? Well, first off, it takes out all the hassle and guesswork from fiddling with the clutch torque settings. Second, it prevents overdriving screws and damaging your work surface. And third, it prevents the screw from stopping prematurely. Nobody wants that. It's actually pretty neat when you set the drill to the drive mode and drive a screw. It will drive the screw and stop just above flush. I say for most people, they will be satisfied with how close it gets to being flush, but as for me, I like it to be completely flush, and that's not a problem with this little drill. As soon as it stops, continue holding down the trigger and it will continue to turn the screw, but in small controlled bursts. It's a rather genius design. It works very good with screws up to 2 inches, but with 3-inch screws, it had a hard time detecting the screw and would often stop halfway and sometimes even go past the surface. But it seems to work most of the time. On the top of the drill you can toggle 2 buttons to choose between a drilling mode, which enables this drill to run at its fastest RPM for drilling holes, and is also good for if you want to run a screw deep into the material beyond the surface of the wood. And here is the Autosense screwdriving mode we just took a look at. I like that the buttons are lit up. This little drill is truly modern and also features a battery fuel gauge right next to the mode buttons. It's an excellent feature to have, as it lets you know if you're ready to work or if it's time to charge, while never leaving you guessing. Of course, it wouldn't be a modern drill if it didn't have the latest battery tech. It comes with one 1.5 amp hour lithium ion battery and charger, and takes up to 4 hours to charge. What's great about these types of batteries compared to the old Nightcats is that they can hold their charge for up to 1.5 years. And this is great for those of you that don't plan on using this drill often. Just make sure to fully charge the battery before you decide to store it for a long period of time. It also features a built-in LED light for working in dark areas, and has a light at the bottom of the handle facing up for less shadows. That's some good stuff here. It's also very light and compact. I measured the drill and the length is 6 7/8 inches from the front to the back with the chuck closed, making it one of the most compact drills I've seen up until now. I came up with 2.6 pounds, making this the lightest 20 volt/18 volt drill I've ever seen. In fact, its size and weight are in 12 volt territory. It actually looks like a 12 volt drill. The only thing that gives it away is the 20 volt battery pack. The weight of this drill is perfect for all day use and for those of you with girly arms. The 3/8 inch capacity plastic chuck is nice as it only requires one hand to tighten. It tightens well, just make sure to tighten it all the way to prevent the bits from slipping. All this is powered by a battery sipping energy efficient motor with up to 800 RPM and a good amount of torque that's able to easily drive up to 3-inch screws and drill holes up to 5/8 inches in wood. It has all the modern features like a variable speed trigger with an electric brake, which stops the motor from spinning after you release the trigger. So on typical drill drivers, after I run them through all my usual batch of tests, a noticeable amount of charge is gone if the tool has a fuel gauge. But on this drill, it still showed a full charge even after all the set of tests I did on it, which was pretty impressive. So I kept on going, drilling and driving screws just to see where this little drill would stop. And I ended up with a combined total of 113 holes and screws driven. The majority of the work done was drilling holes in wood with a 5/16 of an inch bit, with screws ranging from 1 to 3 inches, and drilling holes from 3/16 of an inch all the way up to 5/8 of an inch. So what's the final verdict? The big question is, what do I think about this drill? I'm impressed with this Black & Decker drill, no doubt about it. It's packed with all sorts of features like the Autosense electronic clutch. It's got a good amount of power for a cordless do-it-yourselfer drill, and I like that it's light and compact. The balance and grip feels great in your hands, and the handle actually seemed a lot like the ones of the DeWalt drills, so you know it's comfortable. I really like the Autosense feature. Yes, it's not perfect, but it does come in handy, especially for those of you that don't have the time or patience to fiddle with a manual clutch. And one of the biggest features I liked about this little drill is the run time. It just doesn't want to stop. It keeps going and going. Now, the one and only thing I wasn't too crazy about was the lack of a belt clip. I mean, it's compact and it's light. And usually when I work with drills, I like to free up my hands and place this on my belt. But other than that, it's a great little do-it-yourself type of drill. Alright guys, that's just about it for this review. Now before I end this video, let's take a look at a few clips as I put this little drill to the test. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel.